Hey, I'm Mike Hansen with Umarex here, and guess what? Everybody wants to know what's hot before shot. Guess what? I have it right here. It's the Umarex AirSaber Elite X2. So if you had the Airsaver before, you got one arrow to shoot out of it. Then you had to reload. Now, guess what? You get to have two. It's a double barrel. The one thing I noticed when I first picked it up that was extremely noticeable for me, and as I always hate when they make a change to a gun, they change up maybe the stock or something like that. It feels exactly the same. The weight, everything feels exactly the same. You don't even notice that it's got the second barrel in there. So starting at the back, it's got a nice rubber buttstock on it, give you plenty of traction on the shoulder. One of the big bonuses on the side is the side lever cocking. I mean, this is a touchdown. It's fast. You can see this little lever here that we see that's silver up on top. This denotes which side of the gun is actually active and ready to fire. So if the red is on this side, that means it's hot on this barrel. If I push this over here, that means it's hot on this barrel here, on this side. So all we have to do to switch it over is push it over, cock it again, take the safety off, and you're ready to fire. So you can fire, push it over, cock it, and you're ready to fire again out of the second barrel. You still have the standard Picatinny rails in the front if you want to put a bipod on it, maybe add like a laser or a light for an accessory or something like that. The air tank is located right underneath here. You can fill it up. So today I'm out in the field, so I don't really have any power with me. So I can either fill it off of an air tank. I use the probe here. Probe basically just inserts up here on the top, or I can use the Umarex Ready Air. And this is nice because I just plug it up to my battery on my truck, hook it up to the probe, shove it right in the front of the gun. I can fill it while I'm out here in the field. All day of shooting, the whole day of shooting out here, everything is ready to rock and roll. Okay, so a lot of the questions I get is like, how do you load this thing? What's the best way to set it up? What have you learned? Obviously, I try to go out and test the product ahead of time to find out if there's better ways to do things, I guess, if you will. So first off, I will tell you starting from this side here, I would push the selector switch over here from the right barrel to the left barrel if you're a right-hander. Okay, and the reason I say that is because when you get ready to fire your second shot, all you have to do with your thumb is push this over, cock, and then you're back ready to fire again. That way you're not trying to do three things on one side with it. So for me, I start off left barrel side and then load it up, putting that white towards the outside. Just slide it straight down. Okay. So I've got that lined up, and again, you always want to verify that your safety is on. If the safety is poking out the right-hand side of the trigger, then you know that the safety is in the on position. So I still have not cocked this thing yet. So I get ready to cock it, I pull it back, I'll cock this thing in position, and it's ready to go. The only thing I have to do at this point here is take the safety off, this, aim it at the target, and I'm ready to go. So to kind of give you an idea, I set the target up down there with the tree in the background. I will tell you, if you don't get a crossbow target, if you just get a regular one, these things will send right through it. So that one there is a yellow jacket, and it's running, I think, about 425 feet per second, because this baby's running right around 450 feet per second. And so I'll just go ahead and send it down so you guys can see it, give it a shot, see how it sounds. So again, I know it's coming out of the left-hand barrel because that's where the red's sticking out on this side here. We go safety off in that position and line up on the target. Trigger is super smooth on this, so it'll surprise you. There's a lot of, when you get into a lot of these guns, sometimes you'll feel a little bit more mechanical action there. You don't really feel that with this. This is really smooth, and the trigger itself feels smooth. So all I'm gonna do now to fire the other side, push this over, cock it again, back up, and boom, dead yellow jacket. That's the Elite X2 Airsaber. That's two shots, it's double barrel. This thing's a bad mamma jamma, I'm telling you. .450 feet per second, Umarex AirSaber Elite X2, 14.7 cubic inch tank, which means you get about 25 shots out of this thing. Folks, it's gonna be a SHOT Show. You guys gotta be there. We're coming up on the year of the air gunner. It's happening, folks. Come by and see it. We're Umarex Air Guns. Come by and visit the booth. Come see us at the range day. Other than that, just look for us out there. And if you can't make it to the show, you better keep your eyes peeled, because when these things hit the market, guess what? They're not gonna hang around very long.